Check. Check. Test. Okay. Check. Check. Test. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Does it sound like crap? Or is this how it always sounds? A tiny bit, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it sounded like crap. What's going on, game? What the hell happened? Desktop audio, no. Mic auxiliary. Disabled, disabled, disabled. Decay rate. Yeah, man, what? Check, check, test. Check, 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 test. It's good? Is it though? I hate. Check, check, test. It's good? All right. Well, here's hoping that it just works. Is it though? I hate. It's good.
Okay. Well, okay. I think we fought the battle.
Well,
I think it's done.
Works. Is it though?
All right, that should kill that. Is the auto playing back? Well, I mean, I'm also gaining it for myself, but then it's delayed, so it takes a second, and it's doing a whole bunch of other things. I think we're there. I think we're set up. Hopefully, it's crap again. What? Is good for like a second. Okay. I disabled you. I applied it there, and then that was apparently, yeah. If the auxiliary audio line is number 2, and it's going directly from this box that should always be working, and apparently it's not. It's not registering my fast track software, which is absolutely insane. Oh God. Let me know if it sounds better now. Oh, man. Nothing changed? Oh. Interesting. I didn't change anything to my knowledge. Interesting. Let me play around with some stuff. Change anything to my knowledge. Interesting. Let me play around with some stuff.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
More robotic? Yeah.
Test 2, 3.
More robotic? Yeah.
Test 2, 3.
More robotic? Yeah.
Test. All right, let me. I think it might be a Windows setting. At least you can hear me now. Because sometimes this is a really fun property that Windows likes to do. For those of you who don't know, but every once in a while there'll be a change in your device property settings, and they will go ahead and do something really fucking stupid. Device not migrated. See, that's not... Well, okay, that was ages ago, though. That's fine. Device is working properly. Device subscription. No, those are all drivers. No, I'm looking for detailed, advanced DVD quality. That's where it should be. It should be sampling correctly. I am unpleased. I am unsatisfied with my current problems. Check. Test 1, 2. Maybe that's better. No, it shouldn't be.
There should have been no change here. Can you still hear me? I appreciate you sitting through this with me, Kai. It's very helpful to have... And now it's muffled. Okay. Sick. What about now? This should be the... Like you're at the back of a long room. Weird. Weird. Why? Okay, I'm gonna do the thing I really don't want to do. Just turn it off and on again. Okay. So the question is now, is that better? And God, I pray that it is. Like, I don't know what would be causing that. It's a good microphone, it's a good audio interface, it's still the same. Okay, well that tells me it's probably software related. Check, test. Okay, I'm gonna make myself have a monitoring device so that way I can hear what it is I'm doing to some extent, hopefully.
Check test 1, 2. Is that any better? Can you hear me? I guess that's the other question. Have I gone silent? I think that's perfect. Oh, I'm not touching a goddamn thing. All right, Kai. For sitting through this with me, I'm giving you a cookie. You didn't have to guess. You were my my sound check guy, and I really needed that right now. Thank you. This is Spyro, by the way. Lofty Castle. Great OST. The first one is so good. If you've never ever listened to it before. Oh, camera's in a weird spot. I can fix that. And then wonderful. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to grab because all this shit happened. I was never guessing that. Spyro? Spyro the Dragon, like the first game? I'm surprised. Spyro's a great game. Highly recommend it. Alright, who am I playing? I think everyone is at the correct setting. So we'll just do some basic Peggle. I played it once when I was like 2 and never again. Highly recommend. It's very cool. Blind, extra bouncy. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like sand arrows. It's a new thing I haven't picked up before. Let's see. Where's the best space for my face for a game like this? Is it a platformer? Yeah, it's like a 3D collectathon. If you're familiar with that genre of games. So think like the Banjo-Kazooies and the all of that kind of stuff. All right, face gets to go down here because that's like perfect. And I guess honestly it was pretty good where it was, wasn't it? This is one of those games where bottom left is actually really great. Yeah, I'm actually not a huge fan of all that. Really? Maybe I'll have to play it sometime. Well, no, I've already played the Spyro games. I don't know. It was like one of the ones. You know what I mean? Like one of the games to ever do it. Oh, please don't hit that other bomb. I'm still collecting money. I liked old Mario and Sonic, but otherwise I'm not into platformers. I feel like you might... Okay, if you like old Mario and Sonic, like, you might actually dig it. Yeah, no, that was not great. Because, like, it is of the older games. So, like, if we're talking, like, oh, yeah, that's great, actually. Add in that. Because it hits all the enemies, which means I'm applying a bunch of blind. And then, let's see. Let's do some pathing. I think that shop is not going to be helpful, so we should head to this shop. Or that we should just go to this elite instead of fighting this elite. That'll also give us a few more events. And then we can go down this path if we want to. Yeah, if we want to. If it's ever on PS Plus, I'll give it a shot. You know, I don't know if it ever will be. It's an old game. Like, they came out with the the trilogy, as, you know, that was getting common, where they were like, oh yeah, here's Banjo-Kazooie and all of its games, and here is, you know, I guess it was just Banjo-Kazooie and Spyro, but those were the two games that, like, everyone was like, here's the full trilogy for everyone to play and enjoy. Hello, ear? Is that my ear doing that, or is that something else? But, like, you know, it was one of those kinds of genres. Hey, crit. Yeah, I don't know if it's me, but I think the chat's more delayed than usual. Could just be me. The chat's more delayed than usual. Or like the stream is delayed a little more than usual. Oh, Bold Orb is great. I'll absolutely pick up a Bold Orb. Destroy everything in my path. Like above the camera. It shows up pretty much instantly for me. So if it is delayed, it's the stream, but it's so that'll tell you how much delay there is between when you type it in chat and then when I get to see it. So usually that's what I would signify as like as a delay. Oh man, let's see. Can I get this ricochet? I can. Not that it matters. There we go. 10 damage to everything. I should have been targeting this flying dude here. I'm about to take a ton of unnecessary damage. Come on, Mr. Big. Is big. Oh, come on, set off one bomb, please. Thank you. Echo Orb is good. All right, and then that should be everything that I need, I believe. Perfect. It's not a significant amount. That's good. Okay. Yeah, that was a hell of a battle. Remove an orb, remove all orb. Let's remove a orb because I want to get rid of the Terror Ball. Terror Ball is, as it says, bad. Yo, TJ Weller, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. What brings you here? Fan of roguelites or? A little spooky. That's fine. Let's just hit this Bold Orb and pray that's enough damage. Oh god, it's not even close. I might die here. This run might be dead. I really needed that refresh. Come on. That's a lot of damage I would need to do right now. There's no way I'm doing it. Oh, I got one more shot, I guess. That's not great, though. Oh, God. Oh, God. I just need to hit this refresh, and it's the most uncomfy spot. There was a 40% chance I wouldn't die right there. Never been more Jover, indeed. Ah, that's a good one. This you can go infinite with. This is just really good. The issue is that with the two of them combined, that's the kind of infinite that you want, but you can't do it if they're both here because you're not going to see them again. So we're just going to take the better of the two. No, that was Sojover. It was a good start. You know, we had a lot of good things going for us. But yeah, did not pan out. Oh, please blow something up. No, so many unlit, so many bombs. So many bombs that aren't going off right now. Yay, look at that. Man, that was ridiculously lucky.
There we go. All right, that's one dead guy. That's a free crit. We can ditch that for free. Yo, hello, how's it going? What brings you here? If we haven't met before, which I don't believe we have, my name's Babotosh. I stream Monster Hunter and other games, but you know, Wednesdays are for friends and roguelites, so we're gonna be doing roguelites. I was gonna stream Rivals of Aether today, but unfortunately, my adapter did not come in today, so I don't have a means of really playing the game without having a really, really bad controller for it. I think we go like kind of down this path, and then we can hit up this shop or this elite. Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. We could take a ton of attack or a ton of combats. Ah. Really well, thanks. This game is good. Yes, no, this game is great. I absolutely adore it. It's super fun and silly, and man, I am a huge fan of roguelites, so it's definitely one of those games that captures my attention in so many different ways. Which is funny, because like I didn't really grow up playing the original Peggles and stuff. This has been, you know, the kind of games that I've played is, how would I describe it? More like the traditional kind of, like, you know, I grew up playing all the Nintendo stuff, but I didn't really have a computer for a game like Peggle. Oh, that's not bad. That's real good. Been playing this game. I've been playing this game lately. Have you played Ballionaire? Ballionaire? No, I don't think I have. Is it good? Doesn't pop or collect money when hit. What does that mean? Because it goes from cannot activate to doesn't pop or collect money. Looks really cool. I'm going to buy it tomorrow. It's sick. Yeah, you know, you should come back and tell me if it's any good, because I do like me a nice, good, fun game. Enhanced gunpowder, stake, self-damage. Self-damage is kind of cool. Gunpowder is actually, yeah, gunpowder's kind of insane. That's okay. We'll take it. It's always it's a boon regardless. All right. Fine, we're getting treasure. That's okay. I like treasure. Yeah. I like money. Ah. So you haven't come across it then? No, I don't think I have. Yeah, we'll grab that because it's just more damage. Ah, so close. I've been so the other roguelite I've been playing recently is Mega Bonk. Along with the, like, Slay the Spire is a game that I'm constantly playing in the background. I work at a coffee shop, and there are days when it is painfully slow at the coffee shop. So Slay the Spire is a good one. What other games do you play? So, like, Monster Hunter is usually the focus. Ah, I see. So you get damage, but you don't collect the money. I see. Monster Hunter is, you know, always on the back burner. I am almost always playing it at some point in time. It's kind of what I started streaming with, and as a result, it has continued to be a game that is always, ever present. That's fine. Double dodge, triple dodge, all the dodges.
But other than that, let's see. We've been playing through Silksong lately. Silksong's great. Every once in a while I'll play games with friends, so that would be like Helldivers or... and since it's October, probably late night like Faz or Lethal Company. I recently started playing Sea of Thieves. I don't know if I'll ever stream it though. But yeah, usually we stick to like some kind of story-based RPG kind of thing on like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Monster Hunter on the weekends, and then Wednesdays are roguelites or games with friends. So yeah. Oh, and I do like Rivals of Aether too. If I'm a fighting game kind of nerd in that regard. I love fighting games. I'm not great at them. I'm decent at Rivals of Aether, but I'm not decent at every fighting game I come across. Interesting. Do I want that? Yeah, I could always ditch it if I don't want to play it. That's good. What kind of games do you play? Yeah, I'll just upgrade for now. And then we want to kind of go to as many question mark nodes as possible. Methinks. Thank you. Because just extra money. 20% more money. Oh, whoops. Have you ever beaten the third boss? I have. This is actually, we're playing on Crucible 11 down here, which means I've currently beaten the boss with this character somewhere close to... Oh, that's good. That's really good, actually, with our money build. That's also good, though. Both are good. I'm gonna go with this, though. Yeah, no, the, Damn. Yeah, I've beaten this game with every character now 11 times-ish. But I haven't played this game in a hot minute. I think they pushed an update a little while ago. And I haven't played the game since then. Ah, look at that. I play games like this. Oh yeah, no. I mean, these are great. There's a whole bunch of other roguelites I'm sure I've played in the past that I'm forgetting about. Like Backpack Hero is one of them. Ovis Loop. There was a series of like 2D platformers that got popular. I don't know if you are familiar with that particular genre of roguelite. Oh, I played FTL. FTL was super fun for a while. And I have beaten that game on normal. The harder settings are just absolutely insane. Like impossibly insane. I should specify. Shop? Save money, go to shop? Save money, go to shop. Money. Also money. Solid. Hello, Lane. How's it going? Good old Peglin. Indeed. I was gonna try and play Rivals today, but my my controller stuff didn't come in today, so pew. Hopefully I'll be in tomorrow, and then I can enjoy it after my audition. But otherwise, life is pretty good. Worked at the coffee shop. It was pretty chill. Made a new friend. That's cool. We like friends. Is stream working? It should be. Is it not? We had a bit of a fight at the beginning of stream. Oh, it was my end. I fixed it. Oh, thank God. It was very screwy earlier. There was, I think... God, what was it? I feel like there was just something all kinds of wrong. Oh my God, this at level 3 is great. It like creates and collects the money. Which is great. I didn't hear anything you said, lol. How am I? I'm good. So we'll reiterate, I guess. I'm gonna take that. I'm definitely taking that. Oh yeah, for this boss, extra bomb damage. Hell yeah. Can't believe I had to get fucking Windows 11. I'm so sorry. Was that today? Is that what everyone's complaining about? Is the Windows 11 update? The mandatory Windows 11 update? Last night, yeah. Oh, you know, I haven't actually updated my computer yet. Maybe that's why everything's screwy. Everything is like made for Windows 11 now, and I don't have it on this computer. Huh. Interesting. I hate that. Go, perfect reactant. Do all the damage I need you to right now. I wonder if I can... No, that's not going to bounce up at that angle. So therefore I should hit it at the shallowest angle I possibly can. Yeah, look at that. Still lit that bomb. Well, that does not bode well for me, unfortunately. But I guess that's what I will try and do tonight, is figure out all of that. Oh, you know, I have not been hitting this refresh. There we go. Look at that. Now I can start doing damage. Assuming that we make it through this combat, because, you know, this boss is absolutely brutal. Okay, yeah. We're fine-ish. 20? 18? Wow, I should have died. Jesus, okay. Sketchy. Yo, Lane, how's it going? Or, sorry, not Lane. Ruby, how's it going? I mean, you know, Lane too. Apparently the code was written with AI and it's destroying drivers or something. Yeah, that actually seems to be the case. I am not surprised. So, I don't know if everyone is familiar with the bullshit that is AI coding. If you're not, there's some things that are bad. Really, really bad. Celeste was my guess for the song. No, it was not. It was not Celeste. Yeah, actually, we're taking this. This makes this relic here that gives us 20% Margold on a question mark tome good, and causes these two to trigger far more often, which is great. No, it was Spyro. Everyone uses AI for coding now. Okay, so let me describe the issue with AI code. If is anyone here familiar with spaghetti source code? Basically, spaghetti source code is when you create a program, when you create code that is based on old code and operates using said old code without it getting updated, and you do this over like the course of 15 years, and then you end up with this situation where the game crashes if the JPEG of a coconut is taken out. Okay, so that I literally just described how TF2 functions. If you're familiar with this idea, AI is doing exactly that. It's writing code for itself that only it really understands. And so what ends up happening is, yeah, the load-bearing Goku. Yeah. So what ends up happening is you end up with these absolutely miserable situations where it's like impossible. You know? It's bad. It's real bad. Oh, it's like I have built-in durable. That's great. On only certain items. But yeah, so AI is doing something kind of equivalent to that, and it's absolutely destroying the internet to some degree. And it's taking people out of jobs, you know? Like, coders have a very important job to maintain this kind of shit, and they're losing their jobs over this because, you know, AI's cheap, question mark. But yeah, anyway, I'll digress. I can go on this tangent for years. Goku, when you hover over the delete button, hey you, I heard you were pretty strong. Oh, that's a good item, actually. That's a pretty good ball. I'm cool with that. Especially if we got money. Money plus that's pretty good. I see AI as comparable to other forms of automation that just lower the amount of skill required to do a job. Yes. Yes. But it also... I would describe it as, like, imagine if it makes it easier to code in some regards because it becomes more accessible and, like, you can just tell something to do it for you. But if you don't really understand what's happening under the hood, it's like calling yourself a mechanic without understanding how a car really works. But because you work in a car manufacturer and the robots build cars for you, you feel like you understand how cars work. I got Chinese food. I'm kind of nervous and anxious about doing another shift at Circulate K. I have to do taxes now, which I'm deathly scared of. Oh, nice. That's good food. Look at all that money. Look at all that dodging. That's a crit, by the way. You'd be hard pressed to find that. Right, that's how this one works. I forgot that it fires lasers in kind of a weird way. I mistook it for a different orb. Please die. But yeah, no, I have a friend of mine who is very much so into computer science and programming, and that is how they have described AI coding to me, is that it's absolutely abysmal to have to try and work in that environment currently. I'm going to try and risk it. It's so much more important that we get this node here. Yeah, we're going to fight. Oh, who are we fighting at the end of this? I should check. The wall. Okay. Is the wall going to be problematic? Could be. Could be. Doesn't AI not cross-reference code too? It just spits out something unrelated to the bigger code. Yes, that's what I was talking about when I was talking about source spaghetti code, is because it doesn't have a point of reference, so it can just create not great things. And it's not so much that it inherently is bad. The problem is that people aren't using it with good intent, or they're not thinking about it as, you know, hey, this is just a tool. They're like basically just shooting it off. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, imagine I'm an artist, and let's say I'm actually really, like, I want to make AI art. But every time I try to make AI art, the thing I don't do is I don't check to see if the hands have the right number of fingers. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like what big companies are doing right now with their programming, is that they're not checking how many fingers things have before shipping it out as a finalized product. And that's bad. There are some programs that try to engage with the code base, but they tend to be worse. See, if the thing is, that's what my boss wants, it's not my problem. Yeah, but like, it's becoming everybody else's problem because computers are so incredibly necessary in our current generation in terms of, you know, functioning. Like, people's livelihood rely on functional computers. They have to learn somehow. Yeah, but like, it's coming at our expense. Like, thank God they're learning, I guess, but man, it's tough out here. Ooh, that was a big hit. But anyway, I digress. We could talk about this all day. The current state of the, you know, world and, you know, the computers and whatnot. No, I'm not going to blame the workers at all. It's the companies. It's 100% the companies. They should know better than to be using this kind of software. But no, because there was this giant fucking thing called AI, and if you put it in your like thing that like, hey, we're using AI, suddenly the shareholders are all super invested in whatever kind of bullshit you're trying to sell, and then they, you know, throw a bunch of money at you, and then when they throw a bunch of money at you, then you feel like you have to start using the technology that you promised that you were going to start using, even if you don't know how to use it and whether or not it's even good for what it is that you're doing. But you know, that's how capitalism works. Just do it because it makes money, regardless of the consequences for people or fucking anything. I should heal. I did not heal. Yeah, that scales well, actually, because I'm triggering crits every time I pop X amount of money. I'd like to formally apologize for screaming the word no. You may have heard James doesn't like being given raspberries. Anxiety. Don't worry, I didn't hear. Are you doing all right? I just want to check in with you and make sure you're doing all right. But nice to see you. Lovely to hear from you. I'm glad you're alive. I am okay. Yay! Glad to hear it. Could not ask for anything more. Do I do cult meetings with the roommates? No. This is not a cult. We could. I mean, yeah, but that would create issues. I got to have a lovely conversation with people at the coffee shop that this is not a cult. At the coffee shop. Doing cult shit might actually be fun. I never said it wouldn't be fun. I just said that we're not a cult. Also, that just because we're not a cult doesn't mean we couldn't do cult shit as long as, I don't know. No, I'm not entertaining that idea. Entertaining that idea is too dangerous in and of itself. We don't know until we actually try. Just because I wear a hat only on stream does not make us a cult. And I'm just mindlessly throwing orbs, and I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I feel like maybe I should actually pretend like I'm doing a thing that makes sense. Maybe. I should definitely heal. Alright. Think about some pathing. Ooh. Yeah, chest, elite, chest, question mark. Double all our money, elite. Go here. Yeah, it's a great idea. Love that idea. The cult is spreading at the coffee shop. Our basement is perfect for cult stuff. You know what? You're not wrong. I hate that, but you're not wrong. Yeah, we're definitely taking a peg bag. Go that way. Listen, what if... I already don't like this idea. I don't know where it's going, but you sold red hats at the coffee shop. That would be kind of hysterical, actually. There's already a singular chair down there ready for the sacrifice. Oh god, I forgot about the chair. I feel like I should give context for the chair. Or should it be contextless? The chair. No, okay, so the chair exists because we get tornadoes in our area every once in a while. And so when the tornadoes get really scary, we'll all go sit in the basement together. And, you know, if only one of us are home, then somebody can sit in the chair with the cat in their lap. And it's kind of a whole bonding experience. As we sit there and pray that, you know, our house is still standing when we wake up. No, I'm just going to ditch that. Split pea soup. You sell red hats at the coffee shop, and the tag has the link to your Twitch. Now that would be pretty cool. Last time we had popcorn. We did have popcorn, which reminded me that I forgot to buy popcorn today. I'll do it tomorrow. Also, so I got my bike back today from the shop, and yeah, there was one issue that I needed to have fixed, and they did not fix it, so I'm bringing it back to the bike shop tomorrow. I was like, hey, so the chain is skipping, like, really bad. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah. And I'm like, you probably need to replace the cassette or the chain. And they were like, okay. And then it did not happen. So, hooray. More bike repair. Congrats, Baboo. I know. It was like, literally, like, there were 3 things I had problems with. And I paid a lot of money for you guys to fix a whole bunch of things, but these were the big 3, and you missed. Oh, I think I might die here. I should collect as much money as possible on this throw, so that way I don't die here. That was not a lot of money. Rip. With the words, join the cult. So first off, these hats are handmade, and they are quite time consuming to make, and I only know one person who made them, and it's the person who made them. Because they're all crocheted. Be the trans character. There's a trans character? I feel like the Peglin is like non-binary. They kind of just are. They're probably all but non-binary. Probably. They're just little guys. They're little goblins. I'll take a free reload on the board, a refresh. That's helpful. Can I hit that? Maybe. Ah, I was hoping to hit this one and spike it. Man, okay. These are some ass throws. I need to hit this bomb like ASAP. Ah! That was the one thing I didn't want to have happen there. That's okay. We're just gonna have to deal with the damage. $50. Ugh. Yay, first combat, doing so much damage to me. Ah! Okay, I pulled a fortune cookie and it read, "Your resilience will shine in the face of surprises." I don't know if that's good. Hopefully... Yeah, actually, I don't know if that's good either, honestly. It doesn't sound like it could be good. Jesus. There's nowhere to shoot these that are comfortable and easy to make this work. So therefore, what I should do is I should just bounce it off the head of this one and pray that it bounces over there. And if not, then I hit the reload on the next one guaranteed. Wow, that was bad. That was real bad. Hit that. No! What do you mean you just jumped the crit? Oh, that was also bad. Bobo. Is this harder than Dark Souls? Never played Dark Souls, so I couldn't tell you. But it is on my list. Eventually, I will play Dark Souls, I think. My roommate is quite a fan of Dark Souls, and I've actually been noticing that there are a lot of comparisons to Souls-like games that I have not... Why is this in here? That's upsetting. I guess I'm taking this. That Silksong. Silksong has a lot of... Jeez, what is this node? Why are they all question marks? Jesus, this is insane. Yeah, Silksong is very much so like a Souls-like. There are many, many elements to it that... yeah, okay, fine. We're taking the obelisk. Who knows? Maybe this is a pebble run. Just get rid of the Terra Ball. Yeah, that's a good start, I think. So it doesn't matter if I crit with this, right? Might as well, though. But yeah, no, there's a lot of comparisons to Silksong and Dark Souls that I'm not aware of because I've never played a Souls-like. But like the idea of like, oh, here's a sparkly at an end of a corridor, and then suddenly you get jumped by an enemy. Very Souls-like dealio, you know? Anyone who's played a Souls-like can attest to that being like, yeah, this is kind of like how the game works. Or like, what's some other good examples? I mean, obviously the game is hard and it takes some learning, but like there are also certain approaches to bosses that you like might have to do that are a little unconventional because of the fact that like, you know. So for instance, right, the last series of bosses I fought, or the last arena I fought, there was an exploit I kind of had to abuse in order to get past the final phase of the fight, which was jumping in the top right corner so that way nothing could hit me. And it worked out. That was like the thing that made it happen. Is that good? Yeah, I'll pick that up. It's big damage. But yeah, no. That's how I would describe it. This game is not harder than Dark Souls. This is wow, okay. Delete a pebble. I mean, 3 pebbles is alright. Hopefully we get some bold orbs. Bold orbs. I gotta say, this is one of my least favorite fights that they've added to this game. Oh. Oh. Just short. Damn. Well, there was an attempt. I don't like that. That bothers me. Come on, stay in there. No. Please, I need you to not die here, Mr. Peglin. Thank you. Good. We heal here. Yeah, just more damage. I feel like maybe this one? Yeah, this one. It's a buff to like so many things. Bouncers contribute to damage. Yeah, we'll grab that. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it is better than nothing. And that's what we need. We need something that's better than nothing right now. Forge hot ray to smelt. Oh, man, I forget. One of these is really cool. I think it's... Yeah, let's use the forge. Wow, that was exactly what I wanted to have upgraded. Inventory. Yeah, and then we'll leave. It's a couple of really, really good upgrades, actually. And we just gotta pray that this next thing is good. Yeah, we gotta take the eye of the turtle. Yeah, we're gonna head over here. Combat's a little scary, but it's good to know that I at least get to heal guaranteed after the combat. Good. Kill those two. Let's see how many bombs we can hit here. God, I really need a bold orb. That would be great. Did I not hit a bomb? That takes another 2 here. No, 1. No, that's right. I forgot I had to reload. Oh, memory. How dare you? How dare you betray me? Yeah, I'll take the filibuster. Oh, man, this is a hard boss fight at the end. Old people will say they're good at driving and then take off someone's left mirror. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's everyone these days. I don't know if anyone is actually very good at driving anymore. Being on the road is mad scary. I wish I was good at driving. I mean, yeah. I wish that for you too. I'm actually a pretty good driver personally. But, you know, don't own a car. So, I want to be a bus driver, but I'm clearly not cut out for it. Yeah, I'll pick you up. No, that's kind of a scary start. I am a good driver, kind of, but I should not drive a bus. I think I could get away with it personally, as somebody who's driven a handful of very large vehicles now. Like, I drove a moving van across the country, not a small one, a pretty sizable one. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, I wanted the money, but I don't know if I wanted 15 health gone for the money. For 6 monies. That was a little too clean of a combat. Oh man, it's looking like we might actually end up at a shop. Like a stupidly early shop. Maybe. $30 is enough. What are we afraid of in terms of bosses? Actually, I don't think we're afraid of bosses. The Filibuster does a lot of damage. If we use it correctly, yeah, and it's really good at this early in the game. Ah, that was very much so not the one. That was like the one place I didn't want that to go. It's okay. All right, so hot take. I think certain roguelites should have built-in calculators, or at least like counters, like in this game. The fact that the refilibuster exists makes me want a counter that tells me how many pegs there are on the board at a given point in time, how many of them are currently popped, and like, you know, I want to know that. Multi-ball is helpful-ish, but we do need some damage. Yeah, I feel this way about Balatro too. Yeah, like why does it not tell me the amount of things I'm gonna get by the end of the hand? Why do I have to calculate all that shit beforehand? Yeah, we'll grab that. But I don't know. I guess it would mess with the feel of the game. Not sure. That's fair. This makes me that'll make me want to take some more things, and we already got. Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. Definitely want to go this way. I think that one thing about a game like this is that it kind of makes you develop the heuristics in your own head. Heuristics in my own head. I feel like I may need elaboration. Really? So like take Balatro. Balatro is all math. Yes. But you have to play Balatro to approximate the math. Yes. Weak crit damage that cannot be modified. Effects that apply X with Y instead provide Y plus X plus 3Y and then 0 crit. That's hilarious. I'm going to take that. I think that could be very good. That's super handy, actually, this corn. Every 30 is converted to a bomb, projectile, and targeted attack damage is split between the original attack and additional damage targeting further enemy. Oh, I see. Like, I think Runbacks and Silksong are in a similar situation. I think there's always a tension between what the game gives you and what it doesn't. Yeah, I get that. But I do like the idea of it giving you tools that you wouldn't necessarily think to apply until they're beginning to be applied. Actually, I'm going to take popping corn, because if we do end up refreshing the board a lot, which is kind of where I'm hoping this build ends up going, that'll be very, 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 very helpful. Yeah, I'm just going to ditch it into there. Because, like, I there's still a level of, like, instincts that are required for a game like this that aren't going to go away. But then there are other parts of this game that are like, hey, like, here's this really stupid and useful tool that's only going to be relevant to, like, the people who are playing this game at the highest level. You know what I mean? And unless you reach the highest level first, then it's not really all that useful of a tool. So just give us the tool, and people will naturally improve at the game at a higher level, which also means that you can scale the difficulty in kind of a more interesting way without, like, it being a weird arbitrary level of difficulty. It's like elk canceling and Smash Brothers. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that actually. That's a good. My main counterpoint is that it's not always desirable to maximize the player's skill at. Yeah, I agree. No, I do agree with that. Because it changes, like, it actually does in fact change the game in kind of a weird way. That might not be desirable to the original intent of the way that the game is supposed to be designed. This is real bad, actually, in hindsight. Oh. It's a little better. Please. Yes! If you beg enough, sometimes it'll just happen. Nice. Nice. That's good. That's real good. See if I can throw it over this wall and hit this refresh. Nope. Ugh. I mean, I'm the first person to get frustrated when there's not an ideal environment to improve at something, but I think that's part of it is that we're fighting new players. Oh, no, absolutely. I guarantee most people don't care. I know most people don't care, because otherwise, I mean, surely, like, the game developers, in my opinion, generally tend to be the first people to think about what it is that people want to see out of their game. And they tend to, if the game's popular, that means they're doing a pretty damn good job. No, that's not what we're looking for. I'm looking for things that do kind of almost the opposite of that. I need a refresh. Echo, helpful. I should heal. Absolutely, I should heal. Especially if I'm about to go fight a second elite. Portals are cool, but they're not that cool. Even Soak Song is a function to me. I'm trying to solve it, not play it. Which is understandable. As cool as the ball rack thing is, it's just not useful. Like, it's nothing and we need something. Well, that was interesting. I really hoped that I'd hit this peg. Instead, I hit every peg around said peg. In, you know, classic roguelite fashion. Would you ever consider playing Peggle? Maybe. Only reason why I say maybe is because, like, as much as I love the Peggle genre, I don't know. It's actually a really good game. I'm aware. Believe me, I am fully aware. I am familiar of the phenomena that is the Peggle Twitch stream experience. To some extent. I watched Grapefruit get popular off of Peggle. That's not enough damage. I think I might die here. Oh no, I'm still alive. Holding on. Nope, that's it. I'm dead. Oh, maybe not. Don't hit that crit. Thank you. I hope that they make a Peggle 2 that is more Peggle-like. They did. It's called Peggle 2. I'm taking that. Wait, did they? I mean, yeah, there is a Peggle 2, and it is pretty much just Peggle 2 to some extent. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. It's got its flaws. I'll send you a video of somebody playing it if you're interested. I think it's on the PlayStation. I just gotta get out of this, don't I? Oh, wow, I got all the money I needed. Healing again. I'm actually gonna take a second one of these because this guy right here works with it in kind of a weird and funky kind of way. I'm saying there should be Peggle 2. I don't think I understand the question anymore. So Peggle 2 exists, and you want there to be a Peggle 2, which currently exists. Unless you want a Peggle 2 that is more of a... Oh, Peglin 2. I see. Now I understand. I'd be down for that. Although I also feel like this game isn't entirely in its like finalized form, you know? That was a hard shot. I couldn't have hit that refresh with that. That's crazy. Come on, Refilibuster, do your thing. Thank you. I think I'm gonna need a lot of health for this boss, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this game is good in its own right. I wonder if there's a gameplay reason they made it, the physics and pegs, so different from Peggle. I mean, so the goal of this game isn't to, like, break as many pegs as possible sometimes. I think they wanted something that didn't feel one-to-one in that regard, that was still balanced kind of well. And I'm not sure if they would have been able to achieve the same kind of balance. The game like the original Peggle. Ugh. That refresh is in a really uncomfy spot. What? This might be one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life in this game. Oh, come on. I just need to hit this one thing down there. $27. I just did 91 damage. Oh, right, because 30% of that is okay. Yep. I get it. Oh, there's no way this is how I'm dying. This might be how I'm dying. Seven. I just need to do 7. Don't hit a crit. Ugh. Stressful. Oh my god, there's a pinball roguelite. Really? I'm actually okay with that, because I think. Man, I feel like I gotta get rid of some orbs. There's some really bad ones. Making good money, though. Ooh, interesting. Go this way? That's a lot of events. Events are still good. Events are actually really good in this game. Pinball roguelike sounds like fun. I do like pinball. 2 fireballs. Do I want 2 fireballs? I don't really have anything that's going for bombs. I'm gonna say no. That's pretty bad, actually. I don't like where this thing is spawned. Oh, maybe I should be digging. Probably should be, actually. Nice. I was gonna say, I'd be shocked if it didn't go down this path. Legitimately shocked. Oh, jeez. Well, this is actually still better than the... Well, maybe it's not. Hard to say. Where did that crit come from? Nice. Oh, that's kind of good this early on, is it? Ooh, this one's actually great. Yeah, because, like, the axe one is so good with this. That's like a plus... ridiculous. There's no other way to describe it. It's just a plus ridiculous. That's also really good. Yeah, we definitely want this. Dun, dun. Yeah. Yeah, Look at this, plus 14. And I don't have any crits on the board to mess up the shot. Like, it's just a great amount of damage. Look at it go. Here you go, Burr. I sure targeted the dude in the back. Yeah. Oh. The dog is looking very ominous right now. Oh my god, it is. The lighting is all kinds of funky. How many is that? I am counting 11. Done. Oh, Jesus. That was literally the worst possible toss. I don't even know how I did that. All right, guaranteed death here. Pitched. Melee attack, blind. It's not bad. We got short fuse. We've got 10 extra gold. 10 extra gold. 10 extra gold? Yeah, and a remove. I'll take it. All right, and I think we actually do very well into the wall. Look at all that extra gold we just got. One health. I cannot believe he lived on one stinking health. No refresh. Ah, boo. That's where the Echo Orb comes in to play. Yes. Yes. Ow. Oh, wow. That did not kill. Heal, Echo Orb. Oh, can't level up, but that's okay. Oh, Peglin, hello. Oh, just accidentally took off a scab or something. Honestly, removing an orb sounds great. Now you might ask, why did I remove the dagger orb? Well, I have no crits on the board, so it's actually just not a whole lot of damage. All right. Yeah, it's got a money section, right? Or a health, a little section full of health. That's pretty good. Yo, Jaded. I've been lurking while I napped. Hi, how's it going? Just doing some Peglin. No dice on my controller coming in today, unfortunately. But that's okay. That just means it'll be here hopefully tomorrow, and then I can come home from my audition and play some video games for, you know, me. How's the stream? Good. We haven't had a successful run yet, but, you know, that's just the nature of roguelites sometimes. Bummer. I mean, you know, again, roguelites. Once you hit like a certain amount of difficulty, they just become exponentially harder. This one's looking pretty good, though, I gotta say. This is a pretty good-looking run we got here. Got some like solid scaling. That's really bad. Do not take that. Now this we can take. This we could also take. But I want to take this. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Man, that 26 is pretty insane. $26 is pretty insane. The anti-crit set, honestly. Who needs to crit when you can just do infinite amounts of damage to everything all the time? Solid. Yeah, I'll fight one of the forest bosses. Man, this is like the one I really didn't want to have to fight, but you know, we'll be all right, I guess. We'll probably be okay. This insane amount of damage. Yeah, like that's enough to insta-kill. Prime slime. Positive slime is good. Oh, I was not looking. I have not had to fire on that board before, so my brain totally just didn't fully register what was going on there. Yeah, we got the money, we go to the shop. All right, yep. And then we want to go down this path? Yeah. There we go. Whew. Stressful. Alright, carry Echo Orb with your 1,000 damage. Do I want any of these? Don't think I do, actually. There's some really, really good things in there, but I don't think I necessarily want them. Ah, look at all the refreshes. Usually this fight can be absolutely evil, but not today. I do like the summoning circle a lot. Yeah, let's go check. Let's see what the free relic is. I take that back. Let's go over here. Wall chicken? Yeah, wall chicken. You never eat wall chicken before? What? What? I don't know what that was, but it was cool. Yeah, I had to hit it. I had to know what was going on there. Can't say that I have. Missing out, gotta say. Alright, gotta go this way. What is going on here? It's one of the new maps. It's like physics based, so when you hit it, they all move around and stuff. Why is it so weird? Great question. Wish I could tell you. Wow, everything does damage now. It's great. And then, yeah, we're going down this left. Most path. The path left the most traveled. There we go. Plenty of healing. Plenty of damage. Continuing the trend of plenty of damage. Bonk. So what's funny is that in combination with this, which one is it? This guy right here, and this guy right here? Yeah. It makes it so sometimes the stage does in fact still act like a full stage refresh, because all it has to do is like hit one cluster of pegs here and then it activates like 5 refreshes at once, which does in fact fill up most of the board. It's a pretty hilarious combination of things going on here. Nah, we don't need any of those. Alright, there are a couple of stage 3 elites that are kind of scary. This is not one of them, thankfully. Yeah, look at all the stat increases I keep getting here. Every time I get one of those refreshes. Ow. And then we got the Philosopher's Stone, which is constantly generating money every time I hit a refresh. So yeah, it's a solid combination of shit that's going on here. 1600. You know what we can do with 1600? Hit everything. You all take 1700 damage. What are you gonna do about it? Look at how much damage that is. Keep hitting escape when I want to hit back. I'll take the Echo, especially if we're doing like 16,000 damage. It's kind of a win more thing, but you know, if given the opportunity to win more, you take it, right? Ah, no free relic. That's a shame. If I'd hit 2 bombs in that situation, I think a free relic would have been absolutely doable. Alright, I forgot how this particular stage likes to work. And now you die. I'll take another summoning circle. Just max that out nice and real quick. Alright, here we go. That summoning circle is going to go crazy. Now, if only I could hit the dude behind with this much damage. Alright, delete everything lightning orbs. Yo, Frosty Razorblade. How's it going? How was your stream today? Thank you so much for the raid. That means a ton. Let me give you a quick shout out. If you guys haven't followed Frosty, by the way, Frosty's a good friend of Meet the Boy and me. Cold wind has blown in from the north. A frosty raid has arrived. Welcome. How are you doing today? What were you up to? It was good. I'm glad to hear it. That's not how you type SO. Bad at my job. Yeah, I think I got that right. But yes, please go give Frosty Razorblade a follow if you haven't already. They're super cool. I was doing art. Oh, hell yeah. See, even better. Everyone here likes a good art stream. And if you don't, I don't know. You're missing out. You don't even know what you're missing? I'll be lurking because I have D&D in 7 minutes. Ah, yes, the D&D. I had a hilarious session the last time I played, and now I'm stuck playing a Ketku for one of my sessions. And it is a traditional Ketku that repeats what it is it last said, so it's a good time. Before you go, if you want, do you want to pick a character for me? Between these three, I got the Spinventor, the Paladin, and the Roundrill.
One's a bard, one's a knight, and then the other one is a alchemist. Or if somebody else has a request, shout out that paladin, because I'm about to play paladin. Hell yeah. Done. Would I like a boost? Absolutely. Especially if it's an effect that causes you to gain Muse Circle and you gain attack. Now I gotta find as many things as I can to give me Muse Circle. What kind of paladin are you playing in your session? In my last session, yeah, I was a Ketku bard, and I guess I'm going to be continuing as a Ketku bard for quite some time. I had a bird that spoke for me, but I gave it up in the last campaign because it was supposed to be a one-shot that I was supposed to be over. Why not increase the Crucible? I maxed out on which Crucible I can play on. Also, welcome, Isaac Loves Guppy. How are you doing today? I'm guessing that you are a Binding of Isaac fan if you given the name. Oath of Glory. I'm trying to think about what I know about Oath of Glory. I don't know if I know anything about Oath of Glory Knights. Oh yeah, massive fan. I figured as much. I'm assuming then you've also played Peglin if you're talking about up in the Crucible. One of my favorite roguelites here. Although more recently I've been playing, what is it? Mega Bonk, because that's also a fun game. Although that one's a little bit more serotonin induced. That's just like pure dopamine. Sure have, I'm hooked. Hell yeah. Oh, yep, there we go. Boom. Take self-damage, but then also gain Muse Circle, and which also gives me now Ball Rock thanks to this guy. I think we're going to take a whole bunch of events. We're going to try and fight both of these elites. But yeah, no. I've been playing this game since that last run was insane. Thank you. It was, yeah, it was. It cleared up very well. I think we had kind of a rough start, which is, you know, normal for this game. Yeah, let's send to the roots. Give myself 7 more HP. Yo, Orion Rogue. Peglin is great fun. Oh, it is the most fun. I love this game so much. Flip the chip. I'll take the relic. We'll go gambling. The best roguelite deck building pachinko style goblin game on Steam. Hell yeah. Also, now we got Fire and Lightning. That's like half of my deck now. Which I'm down with a scaling deck. Like, that's just like ignite every bomb or yeah, look at all the orbs. I think we're set on orbs now for a while. Now it's just a matter of upgrading some of these things. Double that damage. Come on, get some bombs involved. Damn. Oh, each time you take self-damage. I misunderstood. It could still be good, because, like, the fireballs, that's not cope, right? I'm not coping. You're coping. That's a deep deck so early on. I know. Like, now we're going to have to play around it.
which will be fun. Don't get me wrong. We'll have a good time doing it. But yeah, that was a lot of orbs I just picked up for free. So far, it's working out. This is a terrible. We'll open up that spot and yeah. Yeah. There we go. Bombs. All right. I think we are mostly going to want to just focus on upgrades here. Well, that didn't do what I thought it did. So these two are not as compatible as I had once hoped. That being said, I'm still going to upgrade it. And we're going to take the perfect reactant because bombs are good. Yeah, it just means a lot of our money's going to go to leveling unless I can find very, very specific things that are going to be good for late game. Oh, this is a weird-ass fight. Well, that's a good start. It's a great start, actually. I'm not too upset by what's going on here so far. Should refresh this stage, though. Oh, that was not where I wanted that to go. Ah, no, I meant to click there. Damn. Ah, not quite enough. What a shame. All right, let's kill this thing before it gets out of control. Stick. Oh, geez, I absolutely twitched in kind of a funky way, and that was not the way that we wanted that to go. I will say, it's a deep deck, but it's not a bad deck. Or, you know, it's a deep, I don't know, satchel. Satchel's the technical term. No, I don't want to do that too soon. That is something that is great. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I think we're looking for a couple of really, really specific relics right now. That's helpful. Absolutely good. Especially when we have a problematic boss. Offer the... shoot, how does this one work? I get it right like 80% of the time. I think we offer the one that we want to level up. Right? Shit. Why is my brain blinking on which one of these it is? I think it's the pebble. Offer the pebble. Yes. Good. Good, 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 good. That was the 80. Not my memory being so dog shit. Kaboom. The gambling chip is fun, I gotta say. I'm not like usually a huge fan of it. I don't pick it up very often because it makes decks feel very inconsistent when you need to do X amount of damage. But we have the perfect reactant as well, which is great. All right, we're like literally just looking for anything that grants Must Circle. Forge. Duplicate. I'll duplicate a Ball Lightning. 2 level 3 Ball Lightnings. Wow. Pitched it right in the bad hole. So far, I think we're playing really well. I don't know if our deck's very good, but we're playing well with it, so it's one of those like very, very acceptable decks. Ah, what the fuck? When did they start doing that? Yes. Boom. Okay, the deck is built and it's really good now. That was the that was it. That was the thing that we were looking for. Honestly, the other thing that we could pick up right now is the one that prevents crits. That would be wonderful right now as well. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, I was expecting it to break those. That's a shame. And now we're below quarter health, which means our tech is ×4. Which would have absolutely done incredible damage there if it had hit. Hey, there we go. And we just gotta sink this Ball Lightning, and I think we win. Ah, just short. Nice. Cactus. I think this might be a skip. The targeted enemy is dealt the orb stat to the power of 1.25 damage for everything activated, but attacks only deal 2 plus the bonus damage, which is the amount of damage for every activated thing. And we're not activating a lot of things. So I don't think that's quite as good as we want it to be. And with the fire, bombs are actually pretty good for getting us off the ground, which is great. This is all right, but man, it can be such a detriment. I think we skip. Man, the rare starting skip. I just really didn't feel comfortable taking any of those. I'm looking at this right path here to start. Oh, I love these things. The a what? A what? What? Oh, that's not a fireball. That's hilarious. I was like, why is it not? Why is it bouncing so slow? Why did it ignite the bombs on the first try? I'm so confused. This is just not what I thought it was. Oh, man, this is the most ridiculous refresh. It's a good thing I carry all these ball lightnings around. Oh, what? Yeah, yeah. And then if we want to, we could choose to go to a shop here. I'm tempted to go this way. Yeah. And we got lucky. The wall boss is one of the easiest bosses, especially if you can scale in some kind of way. And we can scale. Oh, neat. And then I do like enhanced gunpowder, though. With bombs, like with the fires, the fireballs, super good. Look at that, 14 ball walk right at the beginning. Sink that in the ×2. I'm gonna set everything on fire here now, hopefully. No, we're not. Ah, 0.5. We don't have any healing, which is not bad. Like, it's not too problematic right now, but it could become problematic. I'm gonna save my money. And I know there was like concern about this being a deep deck, but like, man, it is, it's working. No, it's not worth pitching it that way yet. Really? Still nothing over there? Damn. Can we get this guy in the corner here? Great. No, apparently we can't. Impossible to reach. There we go. I could upgrade that. That could actually be quite helpful. Kill the wizard. Didn't stand a chance. Its AC was too low. Ouch. Ha. This could actually be pretty good. We don't have anything that pierces enemies, and that could actually be a game changer. Oh. Okay, we're good. I was going to say, that fulfills the same purpose as the other stuff that we've been needing. Or I was considering upgrading, which was the stick. Lots of solid ×2s going on here. Ah. Ah, damn. Too much self-damage. Rip Paladin. Alright, I think I got enough time for at least one more run to go all the way. Any requests from chat? That isn't Peglin. Peglin is the one character that's currently maxed out. So, or not maxed out, but as high as it gets currently for me. Otherwise, we'll do another Paladin run. Baladin. Nothing said, so therefore we're doing this. Max health. Yep. Now the goal is to retain as much ball rock as we can and use it as often as we possibly can. That is such a good scaling item at the beginning of the run. We can have so much max HP, it's not even funny. That was not a great shot. Damn, can't afford anything. Which I would have really loved to take that boulder. It's a nice boulder. I'd like to fight both of these elites if possible. And see, look, there's the money that we needed. Ha! Ah, good. It's a decent amount of money. That seems like a good starting point. Go to the right here. Hey, look at that. I like that. Makes me a little sad that we didn't get the boulder, but maybe we'll get offered another boulder in the future. After all, the boulder. Oh, you know what they say about the boulder. The boulder fears no one. Oh, that was the world's scariest, shittiest toss. I really need to hit a bomb soon. This is going to spiral out of control wildly. Thank you. Keeping that HP. This is great. Yeah, this is great. Taking it. Yeah, and then I could keep hanging rights here. Pick up a whole bunch of question marks. Upgrade a thing. Upgrading this for sure. It's a +1 to everything. Who doesn't like a +1 to everything? Look how much better the pebbles are. They're almost as good as a stick at level 1. At level 2. I set out some tea leaves for me to make tea with, and I'm fear it's getting just a little bit too late for me to be making tea. Do I take a second one? That might be too much. Well, I could still always discard one if I need to. Yeah, we'll do that. But no more. Ah. Hello, I'm Haglin. Have we met before? What can I do for you? I'm actually going to remove the terror ball because the terror ball is bad. And I have 0 interest in maintaining the terror ball. Neat. Oh man, one of the fights to ever fight. I sure do hate where this thing spawned. This refresh, man, it is giving me a headache. Oof. Makes me wish I had the unicorn horn. That's what it do. Ah, boo. Nope. Yep, that's good, that's good, that's good. Come on, damage. Yeah. Damn. Alright. What is this deck missing? Yeah, I'll take Critic Kinesis. It's not bad. We didn't take any damage really on that fight, which is great. Makes me feel very confident about taking more fights if need be. Not if I shoot like that, but you know. Damn. Hooray bomb. Come on, it's some money. Thank you. One money. Take one money over to money. Do I want a bramble? Do I want this? Actually, you know what? This is kind of funny. Nice. Good elite. Good elite. Good elite, right? Ah. Damn. Alright, that's good. We got the max health increase. Each crit triggered for projectile attacks cause them to pierce additional enemies. That's good. Some AoE in combination with already our crit AoE. But it does make me want to like build into a crit build to some extent. So if we see like a crit orb, I would absolutely take that right now. So good, good. All good things. The other thing was also crit built, which also makes me a little sad that I wasn't able to take that. Money, 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 money. Solid. Alright, and I don't think that this fight should give me too many problems. Ah. Oh, that was not the Orbalisk. I thought it was. Ah, come on. I just need one decent ricochet around here. Be great. But I also need access to this refresh, so... that was such a good shot until it didn't hit the refresh. Damn. So much promise, so much potential. Nice. Oh, that's actually very good. I like that ability quite a bit. Yeah, we're going to take this one. And then this also means that we don't want to take refresh builds, but we can take crit stuff. And then... God, that means this is not as good as it was. Interesting. Yeah, I'm down for a shop. And then we'll see how we're feeling about an elite in a minute here. Solid. Good stuff. Good stuff. Go, kinetic meteorite, go. Momentum forever. Give me that brick. Yeah, we're in desperate need of better relics, I think. The ones I have aren't bad, but they're by no means great. Nice. Now I'm trying to remember if that's a throwable or not. Alright. 60's not bad. It's usually enough for at least a relic. Sorry, really had to think about it. There's a lot of things that I wanted, and a lot of things I wasn't gonna get. Hello? Sound? Where'd you go? Well, hopefully that'll come back. That's not fun. It's on my fun little background combat sounds. See, don't you feel how uncomfy this is, game? Yeah, one refresh is perfect. Sheesh. I tried. LOL. Hey, there we go. Hopefully, you don't go away. Whenever you would lose health, reduce the amount lost by 1. Yeah, I'm okay with that. The clarinet's fine. Take the golden orb. It's only 35 gold for the golden orb. The grand golden orb. Yeah, I'll take it. Interesting map. Very, isn't it? They've really like changed how the boards in this game look by quite a bit. I'm for it. Although I will say that these are some of my least favorite enemies in the whole game that I'm currently dealing with. I'm gonna kind of pray that I have a build good enough to handle them in the late game, because man, if we don't. Does Bollock negate poison or no? Kinda. Hit this random. They've changed so much about this game. I feel like your high velocity balls are kind of a liability here. I'm a little bit concerned about it. There's since I'm fighting the painting dude, I do have some mild concerns about the way poison interacts with my current build. Jasper says hi. Hello, Jasper. Ah. There we go. That is a thing that I'm actually looking for quite a lot. That should unlock a potential of the set that we've been lacking. And then I'm actually going to miss out on a node just so I can take this elite on. Spooky elite. Come on, damage. See, now we need, like, Strange Brew or something like that. Something that, like, allows crits to do damage when they're activated. Picking so hard. Hello, Amber Learner. How's it going? That we are. How goes your evening? There we go. Oh. Nice. Oh. Going swell. Played some Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Had a neat time. A neat time. Remember what Grand Blue is? Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Betsy's Hedge. Fighting game. Right. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Duplicate an orb. What kind of orb do I want? It's got to be this, right? 2 Orbalisks level 3? Come on. I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't really figured out how to handle this boss fight. It's probably the spookiest one for me. Have you tried beating them ass? Yes, I that's currently what I'm doing. It's just got like such a high health pool in combination with this bullshit. Well, maybe I shouldn't be too afraid. Thank you. The critikinesis. Have you tried the run up grabbing? Kidding me? That's like 90% of my game plan sometimes. It's like all I do. Run up grab. Just need to get to that refresh. Oh, yeah, that's doing way more damage now. Have I tried hitting on a DP a wake up? Yes, DP on wake up. Wake up super. Alright, that's my current solution. We're just gonna take like way too much damage every turn. And one day we're gonna tap that bomb and it's gonna absolutely decimate everything on the map. There we go. Now we're wasting people's time. Have you tried being plus instead? I'm working on it. I still like why does it keep spawning the refresh down there? That's so bad. Alright, now I actually gotta start taking care of these guys so that way I can actually delete a column. So let's hit, I guess you, because you're the one I'm gonna be able to hit. Solid. And then I will use my next turn to redevelop some ball whack on this turn. Good. Yes. Defense. Alright, and now I think we win. Now I just gotta pray nothing stupid happens and we'll be fine. Okay, just one more turn. Yes! Matryoshka. It's actually not bad. Baba needs a nerf next patch. He's too cracked. I think I figured out how I want to deal with that fight, actually. Which is amazing. That fight is rough. So the way that fight works, and this is how I think you need to approach it, is that you need to let the paintings do their thing as often as you possibly can. That is just the unfortunate reality of what that fight entails. But once you do that, once you're okay with the fight just doing exactly that, then it's actually not too bad. He should not have access to White Assault. Too good for his grappler play style. I haven't played Guilty Gear in a hot minute. But it is a good game. Man, I love Guilty Gear. Love me a good Guilty Gear. Actually, so there is a game I am waiting for, and it's Marvel Tekkon. That's probably going to be the next fighting game I really want to invest time and energy into. And I do plan on playing a grappler in that game, and no one can stop me. I'm going to become the most evil player on the planet. It's going to be great. I'm going to ruin people's nights. Duplicate all orbs. So here's the thing about duplicating all orbs. I have 2 orbalisks. They're both level 3, and those will also duplicate. And then they also get bonuses off the pebbles. I kind of got to do this. Duplicate all of them. The build is insane. Watch this sick Star-Lord gun loot. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Why would I ever subject myself to that? That's like picking up Drive and going, you know, I'm going to play Happy Chaos in camp. Grapplers are like one of the most fun characters to play against. In my opinion, because they're just so stupid. Fucking love me a grapple. You don't know that. Gun characters have taken many forms. You're right. There's like the Gun Quan Do or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, the Orbalisks are just like, yeah, what's a 2220 Pebble? What are you gonna do about that? The answer is nothing. I'm taking that. And then we're upgrading it almost immediately. More max health. I'm gonna become the tankiest motherfucker. Scary. Ah! Oh, I just did it twice. Fine. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Oh, okay, there we go. It worked out. No, I do want to play, I don't know. I miss fighting games. There's still like this part of me that's really hoping that my controller modification, or my controller adapter came in the mail today. I'm gonna like look outside and it's gonna be sitting there in the box. Gotta take the Boldor. If I don't take the Boldor, I'm not playing the Orbalisk build. Did you see the Avatar one they announced? I heard about it. I haven't actually seen anything about it beyond that because, I don't know. Movie tie-in video games have not done wonders for me, honestly. And that includes, like, fighting games outside of Marvel. Marvel video games are kind of awesome and sick, but, like, every other one I've ever played is just not quite that. Take care of that. Shall we delete the board? I think we shall delete the board. Rain down hell. Oh man, it really got buried, didn't it? Yeah, it's at like the bottom of this list. Yep, that's the way I want to go. Yeah. Did the Avatar game at least look good? Someone confirm that much? It's not so big. It's a regular sized orb now. That's hilarious, actually. I love that the Bold Orb turns into a smaller orb. Crunch. Ooh, that was bad. It looks not dog shit, but they haven't shown like a non-edited version of the gameplay yet. Okay. Okay. Well, then I won't get my hopes down. How about that? That's the compromise I can offer for that. This is one of my least favorite map layouts, gotta say. Damn. In my head, I was like, if just one of those doesn't hit a thing, we are in the clear. One of them hit a thing. Yeah, I'm taking that. The safety net's really cool at the beginning of the game. Hopefully it's more quality than the Hunter x Hunter Fighter. I was unaware that even existed. Wow. I have a deck of nothing but Orbalisks now. How cool is that? One of the best items in the game. And then we're going to have a ton of opportunities to upgrade them as much as I possibly can here. Yeah, it's going to be tough to upgrade all those. Gotta say. Hopefully we get a ton of really, really great combats that are just going to be... great for making as much money as we possibly can. Man, this is actually kind of like the worst combat I feel like I could have encountered here. And I somehow deleted like half of my center pegs, which is not great. Be great if we were fighting the dragon. What are we fighting? Orbs. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. We should be good. Yeah, we should be perfectly fine. They like to work in columns. Man, it's been a while since I've had a fight with the QR code. That could save my life, actually. Hence why I took it. Give up half of my health and obtain a special relic. Half my health is a lot, and now I can steal health as long as I'm hitting enemies, which is great because check behind the waterfall. Oh, there's a strong monster. Hell yeah, I'll fight the strong monster. Don't mind if I do. Squish. I got some projectiles, but they're not going to be that helpful. Somehow I feel like the ball whack is actually going to be more useful in this scenario. Alright, QR code time. And we'll call it for the night. He's ready. I need to hit this refresh, actually. Ah, come on. Am I going to lose to the QR code? That's what it's looking like. It looks like I'm going to lose to the QR code. Oh, you went through it. I saw it. Come on, I can take these hits. 2. No, not one refresh was it there. That's crazy. Oh boy, that's real bad. I still missed it. I slowed down the game. Something here needs to die. Good. Was that the focus sash that just broke? I think it might have been. All right, full health. Good luck, me. Oh, thank God. Oh, I've deleted a lot of pegs from this board. Thank God the tank is tanky enough. I gotta hit this refresh now. Did not hit the refresh now. Nice. Sick. GG's. We had a scary moment there. I think we were literally one hit away from death at one point in time. And then, you know, of course we rolled the gold thing and got all of our health back. As we do. As the best player of all time. All right, let's go find someone to raid. That was a great time. We got 2 runs done, which is sick. And yeah, now we're just kind of. Tomorrow I will not be streaming because I have an audition tomorrow afternoon, evening. But the day following that I should be free. But let us see. There's got to be someone here. It'd be fun to raid. Oh, Combat Pastor's playing Mega Bonk. We'll send you their way because that's also a roguelite and it's very fun. And I played that last week. But again, for everyone who came by, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure getting to stream for you all. I hope you had fun watching me play some Peglin. It's a great game. Highly recommend. For everyone, but yeah, hopefully I will catch you all later, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And until the next time I stream, have a great everything. Hope life treats you well. See y'all.